Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, Brad.
Special edition?
Special Edition. It's special because it's got ray tracing graphics, ray tracing performance, and ray tracing off.
I think ray tracing is pretty special. I think new consoles are pretty special.
Yeah, this is the PlayStation 5 version of the game. It's also on Xbox Series X. I've not seen that version. We kind of have to be, yeah, we don't, they're only going to let us show 20 minutes of this, but I don't know that we have that much to show as non-Devil May Cry experts here, but did want to show it off. We're going to run this in 4K, but the video on the other end is going to come out 1080, just as you can get a sense of maybe like performance in the graphics mode, whereas you can have your ray tracing but reduce the res to 1080, or you can turn it all off for whatever reason. I assume that maybe boosts performance further. I don't know. I have not tried that mode yet. That high frame rate mode is for 120 hertz. I don't have a television connected that does that.
Yeah. I love graphics, and so I'm going to say let's use the graphics mode.
Okay, we're going to use the graphics mode.
I recommend playing with graphics turned on.
Okay, I will turn the graphics on, and then we will go into this Virgil mission. We also can't show any cutscenes, so hopefully there won't be one here.
I want to say, yeah, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah, so I played through a pro. Okay.
Virgil is a new character, right? I believe.
Virgil is not a necessarily new character, but my understanding is this is the new kind of.
Oh, I mean, new to this version is what I mean.
Yes, yeah.
I want to say, I hope I don't have to have this wrong. I want to say he is getting patched into the original DMC5 eventually.
That I don't know. I am going to quickly stand by here as this loads up just to make sure it's not going to be a cutscene because I don't want to have to redo this from scratch. So, hey, let's hit this. Okay.
That means we could pause our time when you're not showing the game.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. Okay. We're in the game. Trick action. Love some trick action. Trick up. Air trick. I'll just also preface this by saying I have not played much DMC5 and I fucking suck at it. So playing as the new character when I have not necessarily gotten great at playing it to begin with, we'll see how it goes. But
what are we doing here? I mean, we're way past stylish hard action at this point, right? I mean, it's like even stylish crazy action, I assume, is a thing of the past. I don't know.
Yeah, what is it? This is just character action now. Like we're done. It's just now a commonplace thing. So he's got these little, I don't know, ghost knives.
Yeah. I'm just staring at the puddles, honestly.
Yeah.
Looking for the reflections and stuff. I don't know how much it matters, but I did note that the PlayStation blog is where Capcom got out sometime in the last few weeks to talk about this special edition and what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if that implies anything about, like, how much attention this version got versus the Xbox version. I'm sure they're both perfectly fine.
My understanding is that looking at what they wrote over on the Xbox side of things, I believe the ray tracing is coming in a patch.
Interesting.
And is only going to be in the
PS5 version?
In the Series X version.
Oh, right, yes.
And will not run on the S with ray tracing. But
are you saying it's not even launching on Series X with ray tracing? That's coming after launch?
That is how I read what they
Interesting.
wrote. I've not seen that version of the game, so I can't necessarily say authoritatively, but what I believe they have said is that December.
Okay.
Or at some point after launch, it will be patched in.
But definitively here now on launch day in the PS5 version.
Yes, that option was in there. It's in there, as they say.
This seems to run fine.
Yeah, this is running totally fine.
4K with ray tracing and stuff.
I don't know. You know what I love about Devil May Cry 5? The weird cutscene pack they put out that showed all the previs stuff, and that is in here.
Is it ray traced?
No, I don't think so. Okay. All right. Got this guy. Kind of close the gap here. I'm not playing crazy. It says crazy, but I know they're just like This went pinball at some point. You don't have to be good at Devil May Cry for it to say you're crazy. This is crazy combo. It's like, no, man, I just mashed the 2 buttons. There was nothing stylish about what I've done here.
You'll note that the crazy is only a C grade according to that graphic.
Right, and B is badass. So this is disgusting.
Yeah.
I got the DTs, something fierce. All right, Doppelganger, L1 and up to summon a devil clone that moves and attacks based on what you do. And I can send them away with down, normal, haste, or slow based on how it reacts. The new gauge above the DT gauge, the Sin Devil Trigger. These are really good names. Transfer power from the DT gauge by holding down L1. Charge SDT gauge to max, then hold L1 to activate your Sin Devil Trigger. Increase strength, defense, and movement speed, as well as enhanced techniques plus L1 to end this technique. Okay, let's bring out a doppelganger here. Oh wait, you know what? Charge the STD gauge using my DT gauge by holding L1. Okay, so we just drained our clone juice into our SDT meter.
World of V.
Unleash the power of Yamato to assume V's form. This ability heals on use and increases the chance you will receive green orbs when defeating enemies.
Oh, is V the goth guy? I think it is. It looks like him.
Is it just Virgil?
No. I think V is the goth dude with the cane who reads from a book of poetry while he's
V
fighting.
has come to. All right, okay.
This game's probably pretty good.
Okay. Oh, all right. I believe I've entered the world of V.
You stab yourself to become V.
Yeah. A bunch of stuff blew up there.
Definitely V here.
Am I playing?
V'ing it up. Briefly. Did not hear any poetry on that one, but
yeah. All right, let's bring a clone out. Come over here and... No, come over here and... I guess, okay. How do I get the clone? Okay. Okay, let's lock on. You see on the lock on, the lock on circle is the remaining life of the enemy target, which is, I thought, kind of a nice touch. All right, we need to drain more. I want to see this Sin Devil Trigger I've heard so much about. We just need a little bit more clone juice to suck into the other meter. Dismal, indeed. I don't know, man. I like that Devil Trigger song, but I don't know. I honestly have never. I think the DMC, the Ninja Theory game, is the first and probably last Devil May Cry game that I actually liked.
Yeah, probably not gonna see another one of those at this point.
No, certainly not.
Yes, I enjoyed that game quite a bit too.
But I feel like you also enjoyed the old Devil May Cry games as well.
Yeah, I liked the first one quite a bit when it came out. Like, it's maybe a little tougher to go back to at this point.
Sure.
And like 2 was straight up not great, and they kind of lost me at that point. I think most people hold up 3 is probably still the high watermark.
Yeah.
Although this one, it sounds like this one's kind of like right up there after or with 3.
Yes, people I know, there was a lot of talk about the whole red orb, you know, and they're selling orbs, and there is still a store screen in here and that sort of stuff. But, all right, S. Apparently I'm really good.
What does S stand for?
There's probably like 8 ranks above S, right? Again, my finger on the standby button in case this is a cutscene. Okay, we're just back to this menu. Let's take a look at mission 2, I guess. We can only show the first 4 missions, and, you know, we're burning through our time here anyway, so...
kind of surprised that cutscenes are off the menu in a game that came out a couple of years ago.
Well, so it's specifically the cutscenes for Virgil mode.
Okay, so that is new, presumably new stuff.
Which I will say the intro cutscene to this I thought was neat. Without knowing the lore of this game per se, it maybe some of it is a little slightly lost on me, but you know, I thought it was a cool. It looked good.
I don't know if you can answer or not if they put in previs for these new cutscenes as well.
I don't believe they did.
Aw.
I don't know for sure, but I don't believe they did. Savage.
Okay. Sure. This looks pretty good. Like, you know, we're not here to analyze every frame or compare it to the old version or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
I eagerly await the Digital Foundry piece on this game that I'm sure is imminent, but like just staring at it, looks pretty good.
It looks pretty nice. You know, this is so also, I guess this, you know, we are not feeding HDR through this. And so I'll say when I don't have it running through the capture gear and it is all HDR'd up, I'll say the lighting and stuff looks a little bit better as well.
Sure.
I think some of the lighting here maybe looks a little flat in spots, but yeah, this game came out on PC, so, you know, seems like there was probably an opportunity for them to maybe use some of that work.
I believe last I saw they are not going to put ray tracing in the PC version though. Unless, I mean, I don't know if they're going to, I guess I could look that up real fast. I don't know if they're going to sell the special edition on PC, but I believe original DMC5 is not getting that stuff.
Yeah, I do, it does sound familiar. I want to say that maybe they also said that there was no plans for special edition on PC.
That is exactly what I'm reading here.
Just sit here and make this body vibrate. Oh, right, if I hit, yeah, so if I, you know, hey, you can do the Devil May Cry thing in this game. Okay. Oh, damn it. You launch guys up in the air, you hit them with your gun, or in this case, my ghost knives or whatever. It does that. Ask me anything about Devil May Cry. You could launch a guy in the air, shoot him.
What does that coat smell like?
I don't know, it's like blood and feces. It looks bad out here, you know? Like, you're fighting demons, right? It's not gonna smell good.
Okay. Go straight from dismal to crazy, huh?
Yep. Yeah. Crazy isn't always good, right? I mean,
I suppose that's true.
It can be bad crazy. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we do that. Oh. I think I gotta lock on. Maybe these guys just don't launch. There we go. So launch them up. Oh, come on now. Get this guy off. Do that, and then do that. I'm doing Devil May Cry over here. Devil May Cry fans everywhere are marveling at this expert level, crazy combo. I'm sorry, it's a badass combo.
Have we done an A yet?
I don't know.
Do you think it's more creative than awesome? I would hope.
Ass. It's like somehow bad again. You don't want an A.
Oh.
There, okay. Apocalyptic. Okay, that's way better than awesome.
Yes, that is pretty on brand.
Oh, I dropped back down to B here. Let's make another clone. It's like Demon Cervantes is here with me all of a sudden. Man, maintaining A. Not getting it done. And now we can proceed.
Okay.
I think there's some aspects of the textures here that don't maybe just look a little plain or like, I don't know. I guess that looks all right.
You know, technically a last-gen game with a fresh coat of paint.
Yes. Yeah. Something about this hotel sign just stuck out at me as just like, This looks nice, though.
Yeah. Also, like, as much as I and some people have lamented the number of cross-gen games at the launch of these consoles, like, it kind of makes me think back to the fact that it's that way every time, pretty much. Like, going back at least 2-3 generations, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Gun always comes to mind.
Yeah, Gun.
Like,
I was just, like, because we're idiots, I was also about to say, yeah, like, Gun was on the original Xbox.
That's like the prototypical example of the cross-gen launch game to me, for some reason.
Forgettable cross-gen launch game. Examine. Why is he dripping with goo? Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Sure, why not? Yeah, why not take an Italic hatchling? Oh yeah, feeds on weekend far. Just, you know, let's just read this for the next 5 minutes and then how do you do? What's going on over here? Nothing good. Oh, here. You take this. Keys open doors. A tale as old as time. Now, what do you think that jacket smells like? Take that.
You go in for any of the kind of graphics breakdowns that are coming out on all this stuff these days?
I have not spent a bunch of time with that stuff.
I'm of two minds about that stuff. I think it's great that people are doing it, and I find it super fast. Ooh, wow, this guy's just hanging out.
Yeah. Welcome to my hotel, he says.
Yes. It also seems to provide so much ammunition for angry console fans, though.
Yeah, but also, I mean, you know, like, I think that stuff is interesting, and I probably will watch some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, a little later on.
It's just it's a good way to, you know, if nothing else, and just to, in fine detail, get a sense of what these things are going to be able to do.
Yeah,
in the
that's
next year or
definitely
two.
been. Yeah, what are these things going to do has been kind of the big question for me as we go through some of the launch lineup. I think on both platforms, you know, there's just kind of a not a ton of new content there, so you are seeing a lot of like up-res game, or you know, situations where it's like, hey, we did a PC version of this, so we're able to leverage that here, and that's why it looks significantly better than this looked on the old Xbox or the PlayStation 4, you know, like all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how many true next-gen only games are out at launch, and besides Demon's Souls and Sackboy,
Astro's
Playroom,
baby.
At the time of this recording, we have not seen those first two firsthand.
Right.
We don't have access to those yet, so I don't know what those are like.
Can I break this couch? I cannot. All right. A lot of guys just coming in here to hang out.
I guess we haven't seen a ton of it on here, or I just wasn't thinking about it, but how are the load times on this? They're pretty...
They're fine. Yeah, it is not the most impressively loading a game on the PlayStation 5, but they are quick. I wonder if that's going to end up being one of those other differentiators about like, oh, well, we built this from the ground up for these platforms, and thus the load times are better. I think that's been my experience so far, is that hey, the stuff that was built for the PlayStation 5, you know, are well optimized for it. I guess Spider-Man is technically available on both, but
technically, yeah. But like Miles Morales comes to mind of being an example of a game that has no loading screens. Like, it literally just fades down to black and back up because it's that fast.
Yeah,
like there's no time. There's no time to read a tooltip.
Yeah, and that's impressive. Me and my clone here think that's impressive.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do it for us here
over
at Devil May Cry HQ.
That's right. This looks good. You know.
Expert level Devil May Cry play. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, it's never been my thing, but it is a next generation video game, and so we wanted to at least take another look at it here. Obviously, I think we've got other DMC5, old DMC5 coverage up on the site if you want to see, you know, someone else checking out that stuff. But yeah.
It's $40. It's worth mentioning.
Yes, it's $40. You can break these tables, and that's pretty good. Oh, here's where this goes.
It's the next generation of video games is here.
Disgusting. This is gross. The next generation of video games is here, and it's gross. Look at this. It's gross. Thanks, Brad.